Good afternoon, Kettleland. Thank you for joining us. We're following these showers, thunder showers across north central South Dakota early this afternoon, moving to the east, maybe slightly to the northeast, as temperatures are in the 60s, 70s, and 80s at the moment. We'll try to get these numbers to the 90s across western South Dakota, with scattered showers and thunderstorms expected across the west. They'll try to move into central South Dakota, maybe by this evening. More details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in Kettleland.
Live from Kettleland Media Group, midday in Kettleland.
A runner for the 437 Project honors two people who lost their lives to suicide. Plus,
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is getting ready to take the stage tonight as the Democratic vice presidential nominee. I'm Carolyn Cummings at the DNC in Chicago with that, plus highlights from the Obama's speeches last night.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Hansen. We now know the name of the 31-year-old man who died in a motorcycle accident near Huron on Saturday. The investigation shows Matthew J. Walker went into the ditch and was thrown off his bike. The motorcycle was damaged and caught fire. Walker was badly injured and later died from his injuries. The report does not mention how fast he was going or if speed was a factor in that crash. A run across the state by a team of volunteers. Lexi Warjica is running for Terry Severson of Platte and Will Godber of T, who each lost their lives to suicide. Warjica is part of a team of 12 runners who will cross the state next month to raise awareness and money for mental health.
I've been really vocal. I've been trying to talk about the 437 Project quite a bit on my social media, and I've had friends and people I haven't talked to in years come up to me and talk to me about their friends, loved one, or neighbors who are no longer with us because of suicide. And you know, it just really fuels me to get out there and to run.
We have two stories coming up for you tonight featuring Terry Severson and Will Godber's loved ones. The first is at 6 o'clock Central Time, and the second will air at 10 as our Eye on Kettleland. Turning now to a first look at your midday forecast with meteorologist Scott Muntz. What's going on out there, Scott?
Well, we're heating up. You know, western South Dakota, rather interesting looking live cam with Rapid City, where we have a temperature of 79 degrees, mostly sunny skies overhead. And I say mostly sunny because I'm pointed here to the west. And as you can see, it looks like we're trying to get some rain to hit the ground across western South Dakota. A lot of that probably having a hard time hitting the ground, but if it is, that's great news because we really can use that rain across western South Dakota. Now, notice the temperature at 79, dew point temperature at 65. The more we warm, I really don't expect that dew point temperature to change much, but the more we warm that air temperature, well, that's just going to be harder for these showers and thunderstorms to get this rain to hit the ground because it'll dry up before it does. You'll probably have some gusty winds as some of these clouds do move overhead during the afternoon and evening. So the key is just trying to get that to hit the ground because we can really use some water across western South Dakota. Yeah, that's all it looks like on Kettleland Live Doppler HD, just that lone shower there across the hills of western South Dakota. But we do have a couple of thunderstorms into north central Kettleland, just to the west of Mobridge, and these are moving to the east. As you can see, we do have a couple of lightning strikes with them as well. So we'll continue to follow that information. In the meantime, we do have that slow decrease in cloud cover across eastern Kettleland at the moment. We'll go with that partly sunny to partly cloudy sky across the east and southeast, and that will help our temperatures warm. Right now, we do have numbers that are in the 70s and 80s with a stronger southerly wind, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Every now and then, we do get a higher wind gust. And these dew point temperatures will continue to climb, especially in the central and eastern South Dakota. We're looking at numbers probably returning to the 70s just in time for this weekend. So here on Futurecast, you do notice developing thunderstorms western and southwestern South Dakota. Those will eventually move into central Kettleland during the late evening, and they may become strong to severe. Now been upgraded to a slight risk for severe weather in western and northwestern South Dakota. So afternoon highs today will reach the 70s, 80s, and 90s at high of 97. In Rapid City, eventually falling to the 60s and low 70s tonight. And then for tomorrow, you can expect temperatures in the 80s and 90s. And I'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Residents of Davis, Lincoln, Turner, and Union counties can get personal disaster assistance from FEMA starting this week. FEMA teams will be working with state and county emergency management officials. Residents who lost homes or received damage from recent severe storms, straight-line winds, and flooding will be assisted with the application process. For more information on how to apply, you can check out this story on KELOLAND.com. Girls gymnastics will be offered in the Sioux Falls School District for 3 more years under a settlement approved by the courts. A group of parents sued the Sioux Falls School District after the district cut gymnastics in 2023. The settlement was approved in U.S. District Court on Friday. The appeals court said in June that gymnastics should continue through the 26-27 school year. The settlement says the sport will be offered at one East Side school and one West Side school. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is getting ready to take the stage tonight when he accepts his party's nomination to become the vice president at the Democratic National Convention. Caroline Cummings is in Chicago with more on that, plus highlights from last night, including speeches from the Obamas.
We are ready for a President Kamala Harris.
Former President Barack Obama gave a rousing endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris on night 2 of the Democratic National Convention, while also taking swipes at former President Donald Trump.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
The 44th president was introduced by his wife, former First Lady Michelle Obama, who had a message for America.
Hope is making a comeback.
She, too, delivered a scathing criticism of her husband's successor.
His limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of 2 hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black. Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Earlier, second gentleman Doug Emhoff shared personal stories about his wife, who appeared with running mate Minnesota Governor Tim Walz from their rally in Wisconsin.
Kamala is a joyful warrior. It's doing for her country what she has always done for the people that she loves.
Tonight, former President Bill Clinton and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will take the stage before Tim Walz officially accepts his party's nomination.
Together with Tim Walz, who was an outstanding choice for vice president, who is going to support her and uplift this country, I want you to know we have a winning ticket.
Democrats are calling their theme tonight a fight for our freedoms. Caroline Cummings, CBS News, Chicago.
The Harris campaign announced that it and its related committees and the DNC raised $310 million in the month of July. Still ahead, one California swim instructor offers lessons to overcome health and racial obstacles. And